Are you going to tell me that that's a bad show?
What? It's a good show.
Exactly. She massacres so many people.
Listen, it's wartime, but you on the other hand,
it's wartime.
Yo, let Chef Boy get some. Let
Chef Boy got nothing.
Chef Boy got nothing. You're telling me Chef Boy didn't bang a single person?
No. Chef Boy didn't get.
Then why were you guys so?
dick.
Why guys? Listen, we're talking about domestic girlfriend. Fuck my stepmom's daughter is my ex. Why were you guys so invested in Chef Boy on there?
Because
every week you guys are like, yo, Chef Boy. Cross-examine episode 96. Jeez, the cat just jumped off me. He was like, oh shit. We're back with the C-list. We're watching The Devil's a Part-Timer. That's me. Couple of cuckoos or a couple of cucks.
Cuckoos.
Cuckoos.
Yes.
He's definitely a cuck, Justus. We all seen it on there.
Smile of the Arsnostoria.
The animation. I don't know why it's Smile of the Arsnostoria. The animation. Just do Smile of Arsnostoria, the animation. Just saying. And then my stepmom daughter is my ex. You're a degenerate, good sir.
Yes, I am.
We're talking about cuckoos to start off. Okay, so long story short, she's dumb. She's dumb as fuck.
Who is she?
The main girl. I don't know. You got the list up on that.
Erica or Sachi?
No. Oh, well. No, Sachi's
Hero.
not dumb. The thing is, Sachi can put... Do you just say if Hero's dumb? Well, Hero's not dumb on there. She's smart. She just doesn't know how to display her emotions on there.
She's engaged.
The secret has come out to Hero. He's like, I'll tell her later. Well, why didn't you just say you were engaged? I'm engaged too to my job. It's like...
Yeah, it's different levels of like engagement.
Usually they just engage in kiss.
Lame. These couple of episodes, it's mainly like, oh, Sachi's acting really weird. Oh, here's this big secret that like is getting out to Hero, and
well, she noticed at first, like, calls her sister as well.
Yeah, Erica's like, this is my sister.
See, this anime would be different if it took place in America. What's up, sister? What's up? You know?
Yeah. This show is badly entertaining.
Badly entertaining?
Yes.
Just like my stepmom's daughter is my ex.
It's way more. That one's way more entertaining than this one is lately.
Yeah.
But
well, they did the festival, and then first of all, that dude had a big stack of money. That was a pretty big stack of money.
No, she had a stack of money.
No, our dude had a stack of money when he went to go play games and stuff. Which then later in the episode, they're like, well, Mom, I want to go to this school too. You know, where my brother said, blah, blah, blah. We can't afford it. We'll sell the shop. No, don't sell the shop. I'd rather go to a cheaper school. Then mom and daughter fight. Meanwhile, Erica comes in like, no, stop. This is dumb. Erica could totally be like, Dad, my biological sister wants to go to school. Pay for it.
Could.
That would have solved every single issue on there.
Well, yeah, but there's no guarantee that he'd say yes.
Well, isn't this... his last year in school, or is his second to last year in school?
I
thought it was his last year, because it's his last year in school. Why is the cat kicking you?
No, I accidentally stepped on mine and moved my leg.
No, he's grabbing my foot right now. For those that don't watch Bond, both the cats got neutered on there. So Ed and Winry are officially neutered. Well, Ed's neutered. Winry is spayed.
Yeah.
On there. Well, the thing is, so here's my debate. So they can afford for him to go to school.
No,
if he's graduated,
they couldn't afford for him to go to school.
Well, he got a scholarship, but they still pay for like the uniform and stuff. Because even he brought that up, like if you can't pay uniform, there's like blah blah blah. But the thing is, if he's going to college right away, I mean, just take on the debt. He could take on the debt. He's a smart kid. Because I'm pretty sure he's a senior, right?
Yeah.
Because he's studying for the college entrance exams.
Yeah.
Or that's how I think.
Well, it's like a college prep high school.
Yeah, it's like whole private academy on there. And then. What's even bigger about these episodes is if Erica doesn't pass her... Listen, out of 242 kids in her grade, she got spot 242 out of 242. So she completely failed.
Yes.
She is the worst person in the school. And luckily, she they didn't show how much she had raised, but she had passed. Because they did the whole all night, they got the whole, victory kind of head banner thing.
2 all-nighters in a row. And... there was arguments with that, too, because
I wonder what's going to happen to her boy. Is he going to fall further down in the grade because he talks about he's not able to study because of her?
No.
Because he complained like this whole week I didn't get to study because I was helping her. Then the festival, he wanted to go study and he can't study on there. So I wonder what's going to happen with that.
I think he'll get back up to second place, but not first.
Yeah. He'll get beat again. Remember, he only has to win 9 more times to win her love. I'll beat you 9 more times, hero. Oh, okay, I'll wait for you. Change my destiny.
Them definitely won't.
Yo, this harem's taking off, though. Who do you think he's going to pick?
Erica.
I'm Team
Makes the most
Sachi.
sense.
Team Sachi. Go get it, girl.
Yeah, at one point, he definitely is like, I can't see her as a sister. And Erica's over there like, so you admit she's my sister? And it's like, I don't think you realize what he meant there.
She's not as degenerate as you, Justus. Also, he goes to fight like the buff dude. Like the nerds come up again, the actual stalkers thinking that he's a stalker, and that dude is just like ripped to all shreds on there, and he still manages to like win by just running away with her.
Yeah. It's humorous. It's good. Sometimes you ain't gotta like punch someone, because he immediately like grabs Erica's hand and they're running away, and it's like, sometimes running is the victory. And then literally she gets thrown back at him when Hero's like, why does Sachi call you like both? Yeah. Siblings. And Erica's like, victory by running.
The show is in the weird spot where it could go one of three ways. Either A, he's gonna get with Sachi, which he will.
No.
Or he can get with Hero, which is what he wants, but he's gonna get with Sachi. Or he can be with Erica, and he's gonna get with Erica's mom.
No, that'd be weird. But he's definitely going to be with Erica, because yes, there's the Sachi stuff. Yes, there's the Hero stuff. But those two keep having kind of like specific bonding.
He was
stuff.
super attached at the beginning of the show to the other girls. Now it's like, after these 3 episodes, it's all him, Erica, him, Erica, him, Erica, even though he wants Hero.
Whether he realizes it.
Hear me out, Justice. He gets with Erica. Then Hero gets with Sachi.
You're throwing that one way out there.
What are you going to give me if I'm right?
Nothing, because you're wrong.
You watch all of Gundam with me?
No.
We'll skip some of them, like, Gundam Double L.
No. I won't
I
do
know.
that.
That's pretty much
you're wrong.
That's pretty much all that happened this week. It's just this show is definitely, what is it rated on my anime list?
7.28.
It should be lower. I feel like a 6. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. It's funny. It's pretty predictable, I think, at this point, who he's going to be with, which is Sachi. But, I mean...
Yeah. Sachi...
He admitted it.
No.
I said he'd be with Sachi. He said, yeah. See, Ed, you know I'm right.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of my own train of thought.
Because
I was thinking about Sachi.
you're thinking about Sachi, too?
Yeah. Well, one of the things that she's kind of set her eyes on is going to that school. And she takes a tour of it, which... She was jealous of Hero.
So, Hero, what do you think of my brother?
Yeah.
Sniped him.
Immediately switches back to Nagi and Erica, and they're like, I can't hear anything. It's like, yeah.
I know. It was pretty fun. You know what else is fun? The Devil's a Part-Timer.
Is it, though?
Okay, so last time in Devil's a Part-Timer, Justice, baby shows up out of fucking nowhere. Like, I mean, a baby shows up out of nowhere. And you find out this baby has...
AIDS. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, the baby has AIDS. Is it going to be a bomb baby like Bookworm?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, actually, no, hang on. Hold the phone real quick. So, baby shows up. Baby has a shard inside the baby. I don't understand the whole plot of this. There's, like, angels are now coming down from heaven. If you get enough shards, you get, like, some Dragon Ball type bullshit power. But the baby has a shard in it, and the sword that our gal uses has it. And literally this dude from heaven comes down. I forget his name. He comes down from heaven. He's just walking around Japan with him in a full angel outfit that everyone can see, because they confirm everyone can see it because people are commenting on it that aren't part of the other world. And these angels are walking around with swords. And literally the devil's like, yo, don't take my kid. He's like, I'm going to take your kid because we need her for the power of, like, bringing back Cthulhu or some bullshit, right? What's even worse about this show is, listen, I've said season 2 of The Devil is Part-Timer is just bad. Like, do you have it up on Mal at all?
No.
If you look it up, I guarantee you season 2 is almost like half the rating of season 1. It's not like these last 3 episodes weren't good, because when they go to take the baby, they're like, this is life and death of the whole planet. Literally, Shio begs. She's like, please don't hurt him. Don't take the baby. Let him stay with us. He's like, I'm a forgiving angel. I'll come back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning happens, and the dude's just waiting in the room. I thought it'd be rude to, like, wake you up. That's not what angels do. So I waited for you to wake up. proceeds to try and steal the baby. Baby goes super sane. I shit you not. Baby starts glowing, fucking speeding off into the sky. You see, like, the animation's not great in this. There's literally just so many still frames of them standing there looking out for this and see flash, 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 flash. Like, add something to it on there, you know what I mean? And you find out, oh, but the baby merges with our main gal. I don't remember what her name is on there. Red hair.
Okay.
Merges with her. She gets, like, all armor powered up, and they have, like, this sword that can cut through any sword. But then she can cut through his sword that can cut through anything. I'm like, okay, what is the fucking point of the sword that can cut through anything? Now we have a sword that can cut through your sword. Defeats him. He says he'll be back. Classic bad guy shit, right? And then what do we do after?
Angel is a bad guy.
Yeah, what do we do after this fight? Let's go back home where it might be safe. And it's not safe because they know he's coming for it. Like they did that before. They're like, we'll wait here in the morning for him, even though they know they can't defeat him and they just magically defeat him. Bullshit, right? What's even more bullshit than that? Now we get a beach episode afterwards. It's not an actual beach episode because you know you have like those beach episodes where they're like, oh yeah, we'll go to the beach. We're going to work at the shop, clean it up a little bit. It's like a 5-second thing. It's like a whole episode of like everyone's getting kicked out of the dorms and apartments because we got to renovate the apartments on there. Oh yeah, the restaurant's getting renovated, so y'all got to get kicked out. We're not going to pay for your new home. We're not going to pay you your pay while you're out of the restaurant. How convenient that the landlady's sister owns a shop on the beach that's going to pay him like 10,000 yen a day, so $100 a day. Keep in mind the dude was working for minimum wage before this on there, so like that's a pretty good deal, and it pays for his room and board while he's there for like 2 weeks. The reason why he like completely forgot that they're renovating the apartment is because the baby disappears after the battle, but the baby doesn't actually disappear, and they like tease him by keeping the baby from him. Super dumb, super complicated. We get to the beach episode, right? Literally, there's a scene where the mom's like, yo, like, the guy, he's the devil. He's obviously supposed to be, like, 25, 27 or something. And Shio is, like, 17, working there part-time while in school, right? Says to her mom, can he stay here? Sure, he seems like a nice guy. Also, her mom is a MILF, just to let you know. That's not the worst part, Jess. It's later on the next episode when they're going to the beach. Her mom's like, as long as you don't do anything that brings shame to the family, you can do whatever you want. Basically, winky face that she wants to go to, you know, this shop with him to work. And I was like, okay, mom knows they're going to bang. As long as she doesn't get pregnant, mom doesn't care. This dude is way older than her. Why are you letting her go to the beach with these strangers? Because the devil has another partner that looks like he's probably in his like mid-30s. And he's going too. And she's like, yeah, we won't sleep in the same bed. We might be sleeping in the same, you know, hotel on there. And she's like, well, I get to pick the hotel. But it's okay if he and his friends stay in the same hotel. Basically, winky face again on there. Dude, that mom knows exactly what she's doing. She just wants some grandkids like right now on there. And that's kind of where it cuts off. They get like the shop kind of ready for like people to enjoy it. They're cleaning it all up and it's super fucking dumb. They're like, the shop opens tomorrow and nothing's ready. We'll get everything ready within like 10 hours. Boom, everything's ready. Listen. Before we move on to our next thing, the Astoria, you know, cute girls, cute thing.
Arsnostoria.
I just hate how basic this show has become. It used to be kind of like a fun, like exciting shit's happening kind of show to a whole bunch of still frames. Like half the shit is still frames. It's at the point where it's like their head doesn't move to where their face is looking. Head is stationary. Face is like moving on a blank template on there. I'm like, oh, come the fuck on, guys. A highly anticipated show, and they're doing this to it.
Made in Abyss isn't having that problem.
No, just Overlord isn't having that problem. I wonder what's still rated higher.
Well, Classroom of the Elite is occasionally having that problem.
I always love it's like a few people complain. They're like, fans are outraged that you can see their foot on top of another one. It's like, okay, fuck off. It's one scene on there.
Well, no. I mean, to be fair, there's literally... That dude is running inside of another person. That's still where it's like, come on, guys.
But they're like, fans are outraged.
You
it's
moved
like
the layer one.
Yeah, one too many. It was an honest mistake, but I'm surprised it's like 10 minutes after that comes out. Fans outraged at blah, blah, blah.
I mean, someone probably is. Not me.
Speaking of cute girls doing cute things, Astoria. Listen, nothing fucking happened again. This show, listen, you can tell it's from a game at this point. You need to find these items, but don't be detected. But you got to do good things for them. Oh, we need milk? Farmers over there like, oh, I need to finish this milk, but I also need some like berries for my wife's jam that's tomorrow. How will I get this done?
Yeah.
we can do it. Pick berries, pick berries. Here you go. What if I just leave milk sitting out and around on here?
Well, it's because that area conveniently has fairy lore.
I feel like we should play the game to find out. Is this an actual quest in the game? Because even when they're in the shop, first of all, how does that kid not wake up? Like, come on, Justus. That was a pretty loud shh type thing. Like she was like, sheesh. It's like, okay, settle down. Everyone can hear you in the shop.
Yeah.
Well, thank God the shop's nice and clean for me, but they stole all my shit. I mean, they left money in, I know, but how did they know what the prices were, huh? I didn't see no prices posted anywhere.
They,
because they what, Justus? They stole.
Probably.
They were eating that guy's berries, just plucking them and eating them. And then they traded his own berries for milk. So at the end of the day, they still took stuff. Well, sounds like we got a story of 5 little thieves, Justus.
No, maybe.
What are you looking up?
The smartphone game to see if it's on iOS.
Watch it be an Android only game. And that would be impossible. There's no way it wouldn't be on iOS. I don't know. It's just at the point where we're watching this show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just you're getting the definite video game aspect of it, not just cute girls doing cute things and bad boys doing bad things. It's okay, now it's kind of going into that video game vibe of.
Yeah, both of those, by the way, nothing popped up, but both of those timelines are converging, by the way.
Yeah, they're getting closer and closer because they did, I think in the, was it the last episode or the second to last episode? They're like, oh, we got reports of these fairies going on in here. Mm-hmm. I don't care about these fairy tales. I don't know. It seems pretty legit. You're right. It does seem legit. Let's go. It's I'm so glad it took you half a second to decide that this was legitimate. Sorry, I'm looking up the mobile game too to see if it's on my phone at all. Going to the JP store.
It's probably on a JP store, to be honest. But yeah, it's fine. I'm still always confused with the timeline. So, based on everything, they're in England because they talk about occasionally getting newspapers from London, and when they're in the school, money is mana, and they go to that shop and they're like, I can trade the mana for real money. And they're like, oh, I've never held real money before.
Yeah, it's why not just have real money at this point? Come on, What the fuck?
Yeah, and it still confuses me. The green-haired girl, Mel, her outfit, when kind of her battle outfit, has fucking headphones.
Yeah, it's wait a minute, what time period are we in right now? I mean, it's definitely RPG. I mean, come on,
it's very weird. Because everything also says she was told 18th century, and then you get those moments where it's why does she have fucking beats around her neck?
Audio Technica, the oldest.
Yeah. So
listen, there was a point where she was about to blast away a fucking cow when she was fighting with a dog, and she's like, "Don't use magic lures and what are they called again? Bugs." And I was like, okay, chill the fuck out. That's your biggest worry? The worry wasn't we can't possibly blow away this guy's cow and murder it straight up. They were going to murder that cow. They were going to murder that cow.
Yeah, I do think it also is a little funny where it's we need to just do a small spell to scare it. But it involves all 5 of them. And it's what small spell that's not going to be noticed by anyone requires 5 people to...
Well, there's the point where there's that hand. Oh no, the dog, let's calm it down. There's a hand scratch. It's what the fuck is going on? So one of you can do this, but all 5 of you can't do this other thing together? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. We do also see a person in the library. It's Paulina, which the Arsnostoria, she refers to her as her sister, which was weird. So,
what that nose do? Do you think she, if we took our main girl, right? Put her in TSA, could she smell cocaine?
Probably.
To be fair, she could smell her friends halfway through the castle, 20 feet away, and she's like, this bread isn't, what was that, episode 3? This bread, you can't tell it's burnt. It's that bread did not look burnt at all. If anything, it looks like it wasn't even in the fucking toaster.
Over the, like a dog leg.
I can smell she had Fava beans.
Yeah.
There's your Silence of the Lamb joke.
But like, yeah, like even when they get to the cow, she like sniffs grass and it's like, it's fresh grass. Like,
Yo, it's fresh grass, Justin.
yeah. So, and there's not a lot
Do you think
going on.
what's going to happen? Because like they're leveling up to fight, but it's like if those dudes walking with a sword, because she has them do the thing like, I'm not stronger than a blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We're not stronger than a knight or whatever.
Yeah. And
which is why I thought they were going to run into
really like hammered that home.
It was like,
by
what,
like
four
the
times?
third time I was like, man, they're like emphasizing that a lot. No wonder we get the warning signs.
Yeah. But that's why I'm wondering, like, I thought we were going to run into the knights in that episode because they're in the town I think they were in before. Or at least they're just reusing like key frames or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the over-under they get murdered next 3 episodes?
That would be wicked.
Headphone girl dead. I can smell blood.
Yeah, there are some kind of hint that they'll.
Unless teacher dude is real OP and like the cat is like OP. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's.
Or maybe
this show is an entire set of
the bad guys can't find them unless they can track through bugs because they can see bugs as well. But they're hunting bugs, I think, to find them, which is why they don't want them using magic too much outside.
Yeah. Also, that like teleport home magic, there was like, oh, we can use it real quick, and then you see them use it, and it's like that's not real quick.
Real quick would be like Goku going like, oh, shoo, like touch your head. Let's all join in a circle and do a little thingy.
Everybody hold hands. Yeah,
like I've seen Harry Potter. There's a lot quicker ways, like the boot. Remember the boot in Harry Potter?
It's called a porky.
A porky?
Yeah.
Okay, settle down, porky. We say when we both scoff down some teriyaki.
This show.
What's it got? Does it say what? Do you have my anime list up?
Yeah. Well, I was on the details. So it is.
If it has anything above a 6, I'm gonna be mad.
It is our lowest scoring show this season.
What is that, like a 5.4 or something?
5.95.
God, it doesn't even deserve that.
Listen, it is halfway through. Can you tell me the plot?
Cute girls do cute things while bad boys do bad things. I mean, that is the plot of the. Listen,
You're
I'm sure
technically not wrong.
I'm sure for the people that played the game, it's amazing. They love to see it animated. Might as well just do a Genshin Impact anime too while you're at it.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Listen, if you're hurt, kill your best friend and eat him. Excuse me? Just saying, she's food.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I enjoyed the most, where it's like, oh hey, we get to see more characters after 4 episodes or 3 episodes, where it's like, oh yeah, there are other girls because you've seen the shop baker and then the headmaster or whatever the fuck you want to call her, the green-haired MILF.
Hey, the more power to him.
And like,
heard she's the headmaster for some reason.
Jesus, but yeah,
her name's Lamel or something.
No, well, I mean, to be fair, her name is like Solo.
So she's the Solo headmaster.
She's just missing an extra L.
God.
Oh,
continue what you were saying after the headmaster.
It's nice to see more characters. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm assuming this show is gonna do one of those things where when both of those converge, because it's not like the animation is bad. It's not like the voice acting is bad.
The story is just trash.
It's just the story, and things are starting to merge together. So depending on how it plays through, this could end fairly strong. Because, like, let's be honest. It's kind of exciting when you get those warning where it's like, oh, what's happening now? Because that's where most of the action is.
What if they throw like a 180 at you, like warning, and it's just the cute girls? No warning, and then it's the bad boys. Hey, this is what's going to happen. Bad boys are going to arrive at the castle. Come out here, girls. We can defeat them. Cut off all their heads. That's how the show's going to end. I'm calling it right now.
That's definitely.
And then it's going to ask you to pay $5 to continue the story on there.
That'd be messed up.
to continue story. I mean, basically, they could pull it off. What was that? Fallout 3? You want to play more of the game? Buy the DLC. Fuck you. You know what else is fucked up? Someone
Not
wants to fuck their sister.
well. It's step.
Hey, now we're talking about my stepmom's daughter is my ex on there. Listen, dude. I need to lean way back to show how like disappointed I am in you.
Go ahead.
So do you want to be a police officer and you'll marry the love of your life on there? Listen, there was a scene in it where they're at their house or their apartment or something like that.
No, they're at their friend's apartment complex because
and they live next door to each other. And those are some thin fucking walls, by the way.
It's
so the stepbrother
Atsuki and Kogure.
They're in a room teasing each other like, "Oh, you said, you did you see her boobs?" And he's like, "No, I didn't." It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna say this out loud. Oh, the boobs are all yours." And then his former ex like banging on the wall, all embarrassed, while the other girl's holding her back. Then like 10 seconds later, you get the dude hog-tied in a sleeping blanket, literally hog-tied in a sleeping blanket. And it's like, "Please don't read it." He's like, "I want to be a police officer when I grow up, and I want to marry blah blah blah." And the other girl's on the wall, going to town, pounding on there.
Look, that was a great joke. It was really good. I liked it. The walls in certain Japanese apartments are legitimately that thin. And
I'm telling you, Justus, the walls, they're the best walls you've ever seen.
But I wasn't expecting a hog tie kind of thing.
He straight up just tied him into a blanket on.
Yeah. So I got a good chuckle out of that scene. Is it messed up? Yes. Is this show kind of trashy? Absolutely. But I'm getting good chuckles. So I can't complain too much. Also,
I can. The show sucks.
Atsuki basically was like stalking them because Yume and
well, they set
Mizuto
up the whole
go on a date.
Well, he helped set up the date thing
Waterworld.
while they watched him on there. I mean, they definitely don't look like. The thing is, it's been like 3 weeks since I've watched it on there, so I'm watching him like, who's this chick on there? I'm like, oh wait, these are the characters we introduced last time on there. They were definitely on an official. Is this what brothers and sisters do? Just this? Like, no, I can tell you for a fact. That was brother and brother. I've never done any. I mean, you have sisters. You've never done anything like that.
What?
We're going to the aquarium like that. Just you two.
Zoo.
I mean, not like, you know what? Never mind.
Well, no, nothing like
Not like that.
Where it's like, oh, this is kind of like a date thing.
Also,
no, that's weird.
The end of the episode was super weird. It's like, okay, you have one last request. Hug me from behind and whisper in my ear. It's like, well, hold the phone. Hold the phone over there.
Yeah, well, also...
I'm going to whisper in your ear.
Yeah, and she's like, I just, want to get a picture of you because he's wearing nice clothes.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
she's
look, I got a total hottie in my phone.
Click, click, click. It's like, damn, slow down.
Okay, what's going to click, 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 click. Have you ever heard like a high speed like DSLR? I mean, that's basically what it is. It's just
she
also,
got at least 100 photos.
Yeah, like at first I was like,
she's touching herself tonight. Are you gonna tell me I'm wrong?
I'm happy ending this podcast right here.
Are you gonna tell me I'm wrong? If a chick takes 100,
so you're admitting to me that you picked yet another show where a stepsister and stepbrother are gonna start boning, but first masturbating to each other's photos. So
they were in a relationship before they were ever considered siblings.
So was domestic girlfriend.
So
was domestic girlfriend.
Also in Japan.
So was domestic girlfriend.
Well, yes. That doesn't make it trash.
Yeah, you're still a degenerate on there, Justus.
Also,
it doesn't matter. It's not like we're blood related.
I mean, that.
Go ahead, defend yourself now.
That is the best throwaway line ever in any show. Fuck you. I win.
What? That's your defense.
Yes,
that's your defense. It's not like we're blood related on there.
Banger OP.
That doesn't help. I'm not going to say what I said earlier today, but that doesn't help. Just because you got to go to OP does not excuse everything you do after that.
Manga is better.
So right. Tanya, the Saga of the Evil, banger opening, massacres innocent people.
Pretty dope. Are you going to tell me that that's a bad show?
What? It's a good show.
Exactly. She massacres so many people.
Listen, it's wartime, but you on the other hand, it's like, yo,
wartime.
Yo, let Chef Boy get some. Let
Chef Boy got nothing.
Chef Boy got nothing. You're telling me Chef Boy didn't bang a single person?
No. Chef Boy didn't get.
Then why were you
jack
guys so?
dick.
Why guys? Listen, we're talking about domestic girlfriend. Fuck my stepmom's daughter is my ex. Why were you guys so invested in Chef Boy on there?
Because
every week you guys are like, yo, Chef Boy.
Yeah, well, we were like anti-Chef Boy because fucking it looked like he was going to be a potential lover of Rui, and it turns out to be a nothing burger. But because you weren't part of that, you don't know.
So you tell me you're hating on someone's potential dreams to date someone that has no relation. You disgust me. Go live in Alabama, Justus. Go live in Alabama.
He's from New York.
Wait, they're from New York, huh? Oh, wait, that's a... It could be Italian, New York. Hey, from New Jersey, huh?
Pizza.
He's from the Bronx, huh? The Bronx are Italian, right? Or
Deep dish. No.
Every time you see something in the store, it's Italian's pasta, huh?
But no, with my stepmom's daughter as my ex.
Show sucks.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, she's going to be sucking later.
Maybe. We do get introduced to a new character.
Ooh.
Green-haired girl.
Oh, yeah,
Isana.
that's right. Yo, that woman's got something. Yo, help me put my socks back on. It's like, well, what the fuck? You want to help me again put my socks back on? That woman's got a foot fetish and she should be put down. She has a foot fetish and she should be put down 100%.
She has a throwaway line where it's like, because you may ask where it's like, do you have feelings for him or something? And she's like, there's two things that I hate the most in this world or some shit like that, or like would change the most. And it's like one about like the first time she ever had her period. And then the second time was something in like developing relationships where clearly she doesn't, kind of thing, where it's like, oh, that's really on the nose, but cool. Because
No, it's on the toes.
Well, no. On the nose.
Yeah, but she's got a foot fetish, so it's on the toes.
Always a problem.
Yo, if he doesn't bang green hair girl, what is he doing? What is he doing in his life? Obviously the superior choice.
No.
Basically those, middle school friends. No, we're not. Totally are. Also, okay, hang on. I forgot my biggest beef with these 3 episodes. Do you know what it is?
That they went by so quickly and you want more.
No, the soda machine episode. You didn't have friends, you don't know what to do. She also didn't have friends, didn't know what to do. I mixed the sodas. Huh, idiots. Yo, I used to mix soda. Go fuck yourself. Some of that shit's good.
I mean, some of it is.
Dr. Pepper and Fanta. Oh, so fucking good. Powerade with Fanta.
I've never
Good.
mixed anything.
Never mixed a soda. Wow, that's a lie. I've seen you mix soda before.
What?
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 Why or where?
What?
Oh, what? You mixed I don't remember what it was. It was like Coke and some other thing. It was like 2 basic things.
I mean, maybe Coke and Pepsi.
Wow.
But
Justice. So you lied in the courtroom.
I'm sorry that would have been
Hearsay.
10 years ago.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
It is hearsay for you.
No, hearsay for you, Your Honor.
Yeah, well, it's not like you. When was it?
What?
When?
October 3rd. No, sorry. October 3rd, 1918.
That's before I was born. Hearsay.
Yeah, he burned down his house at the same time.
Oh,
was that 1913? I think it was 1913.
Don't even know your dates.
Sorry, I don't have it tattooed on my arm. Justice.
I don't.
You have Full Metal tattooed on your arm?
Well, I don't have the date tattooed on my arm. But yeah.
All in all, I think the show is all right if you're degenerate. 6 out of 10. 6.5 is probably what it has.
I'm a degenerate. 10 out of 10.
Go fuck yourself.
It's a fine show. It's literally one of the better rated shows. That we have 2 shows that are rated less than that one is.
What?
Here.
Arsnostoria or whatever it is.
Arsnostoria is rated lower, and sort by score, it is.
Listen, Justice says he's not like a rom-com and feel emotionless, but he's definitely been picking all the shows that have a lot of emotion in it, because I'm pretty sure you picked Cuckoos, didn't you?
What?
You picked Cuckoos, didn't you? Was that your pick?
Yes.
Pretty sure that was your pick, because that's another brother-sister complex thing.
Rent a Girlfriend is also rated lower.
Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend is pretty meh. There's not much that happens in there. It's like, pretty sure that was your pick too.
No, well, no. I mean, Rent a Girlfriend was both of our picks like 2 years ago.
Don't group me into your degeneracy.
Mm.
That's all I got. For
Also,
this week,
there's
Justice.
only a 1 point difference between Vermellen Gold and this. So
1 point difference.
literally, it is 7.08 versus 7.07.
So 0.01 difference. A 1 point difference. Listen, Vermellen Gold has a better story though. She loves him. There was a love relationship that's developed.
Yeah,
These are just a brother and sister that want to fuck but can't admit it. At least she admits she wants some of that.
why are you so obsessed with the brother-sister thing when they're clearly not like related?
They are now. By law, they are related. Justice.
Yeah, and by Japanese law, step siblings are allowed to marry. So now who's making it weird?
But step siblings, they're still
Also,
siblings.
like,
Justice.
first cousins can get
There's
married.
a
over in
moral there's a moral value in this, Justice. The
Look,
Lord is watching.
Japan. The Lord don't give a shit. It's anime.
Maybe he does.
Yeah, well, maybe he should do something about it. Oh wait, it's the Lord.
10 out of 10.
Doesn't
The Lord's
exist.
gonna come down and say, "Yo, Chobits, best anime ever." Disappears.
Lame. Weak.
Lame. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
that's-
Fullmetal Alchemist is getting another anime adaptation, which fucking go. Fullmetal Alchemist: A New Beginning. I gotta buy those tonight. Even though I just spent $50 on a Killzone helmet. Spent too much money again.
Always. Maybe if you didn't buy groceries.
Yeah, that was not cheap.
It wasn't his groceries. He bought groceries for someone else.
Yeah. I also bought a cat treat and spent, in the last month, I spent $700 on these fucks. And he doesn't even know it. All right, that's all I got. Bye.
Bye.